everyone, this is Travis Quadlander here at Rush Truck Center's Dallas Peterbilt, and today we're looking at a beautiful diamond red 2023 Peterbilt 579 UltraLoft. Again, this is a diamond red 2023 Peterbilt 579 UltraLoft. We've got this truck spec'd with the Preimier interior, which is probably my favorite interior to spec on a owner-operator style 579 UltraLoft. This is a step above the Prestige and a step down from the Platinum interior. The reason why I like the Prestige interior the Preimier interior over the Platinum interior is the Platinum interior does have a couple other nicer features, but for the money that you spend, I think the Preimier is kind of like the sweet spot or Goldilocks trim to give you a true owner-operator style spec without spending the extra money for the few features that you do get on the Platinum interior. Now, don't get me wrong, if you want the best of the best, the Platinum interior does give you some nicer features, but I think this Preimier spec is excellent features for the money that you spend on it. We've got this truck equipped with a Cummins X15 Performance Series engine, 565 horsepower, 1850 pound-feet of torque, and it's equipped with an Eaton Fuller 18-speed manual transmission. So in terms of a 579 UltraLoft, this is truly an owner-operator spec truck. This is not your average fleet-style truck that's governed at 62 miles per hour. You can barely make it up the hill. This is a true owner-operator spec. This truck is for Mr. Luis De Leon with De Leon Transport out of Donna, Texas, right here in South Texas. He's going to be taking it home here in a little bit. It seems like every time I try and do a video for one of these beautiful diamond red trucks, it's an overcast day here in Texas. Diamond red is really one of my favorite colors. When I think of a metallic red color, this is probably my quintessential go-to in terms of the metallic red colors. Now, don't get me wrong, Legendary Red is an amazing color. Viper Red is a great color for a single stage paint. Diamond Red is one of my favorites and one of my go-tos when it comes to a red metallic color. I really like it. Hopefully we get a little bit of break in the cloud cover and I can show you just how much this color shines. But this is another one of those colors that you really got to see in person to appreciate. Now, one thing we can appreciate here is while we are in a little bit of cloud cover, we can see that this color has kind of more like a burgundy hue to it. It's a little bit darker than say like flame red. Going to be really hard to see the metallic flake in there since it is overcast, but this is one of those colors that is going to change based upon the light conditions, which makes it a really exciting color. So again, this is equipped with the Cummins X15 Performance Series engine, 565 horsepower, 1850 pound-feet of torque. Whenever you spec a 579 with the Cummins engine, you do have to do the longer hood. Funny to say long hood on a 579. I think it's I always get it wrong, 123 or 124 inches bumper to back of cab, where the short hood that you can put on the MX engine is either 117 or 118 inches bumper to back of cab. A lot of people that do order the trucks with the PACCAR motor will even do that longer hood just because the way they like it, the way it looks a little bit better. I'm a big fan of getting the wheelbases about as short as possible on a 579, but still with enough frame space to add your deck plate access as well as an APU if needed. So that's kind of my theory, is I try and get the truck as short as possible for shorter trail gap in between the trailer and the truck, as well as better maneuverability in those tight loading stations. So this one is equipped on a 240-inch wheelbase. We've got 110 and 120 gallon fuel tanks. We do have the deck plate access on the driver's side and plenty of frame space on the passenger side to add an APU as well. We've got taper leaf front suspension and low air leaf rear suspension. We've went with the Bridgestone Lo Pro 22.5s all the way around with the round holes. I like doing the round holes on the Lo Pro 22.5s and the Peterbilt ovals on the 24.5s. That's just my personal preference. And the majority of my 579 UltraLofts I'm gonna spec with the round holes as well. Just kind of what I like to do on these trucks, but we can of course order them with the Peterbilt ovals. On the new 579 UltraLofts, you do have to order them with the Epic package, which is fine because the majority of the trucks we ended up equipping them with that. The Epic package is just a combination of aerodynamic features on the truck, like your closeouts in between the bumper and the hood, your closeouts between the cab and sleeper and the fairings. Now we remove these because we put the light panels on there. You've got the bumper dam between the bumper and the ground, and the rubber piece right there below the side fairing to close out that air gap as well. All that is designed to keep the truck more aerodynamic, and of course the wheel well closeout right here to again improve aerodynamics. Went with the chrome visor. We swapped out the marker lights to clear lenses to match that lights package. Went with the new aerodynamic advanced mirrors. Again, went with the chrome on there. Went with the chrome bezel around the air vent on the hood. Also was able to get this truck spec'd with the LED headlights. The turn signals and fog lights are standard LED, but the headlights, that's an option that we weren't able to get for a while, but we were able to spec this truck with the LED headlights. Went with the chrome bumper as well. Coming around to this side, these chassis aero fairings are really easy to open. You just push on these levers right here and that opens up, gives you access to your battery box behind there. And then you can also do the same on the rear fairing. And then that all opens up. These fairings are easily removed. It only takes one person. You've got a little carabiner right there that you can unclip, and then that slides right out. Closing them up, super easy. You can do it one-handed, just like that, and like that. And that does that on both sides. You have access to the fuel tank and the DPF after treatment system on the driver's side as well. Again, expect this truck with the deck plate access on the driver's side with your grab handles. We did do the glad hands and electric hookups right there, so you can hook them to the back of the sleeper. LED load lights on the back. We did 4 of them. That's the most you can do with the flush mount. You can add a couple more with the bracket mounted. Added the CB radio antenna to the back of the sleeper, as well as your FM radio antenna to the back of the sleeper. Went with just the cheaper black plastic poly armor quarter fenders on there. Probably would have liked to see some at least stainless steel or the Hodge-Built ones on there, but nothing wrong with those. Low air leaf rear suspension, Bridgestone M713 tires. We did do the spring-loaded mud flap hangers. We went with the all black ones instead of the premium stainless steel ones. Almost always on a 579, I'm gonna spec it with these oval LED backup and tail lights. I think it gives a little bit cleaner look, because not very often are you going to be putting some sort of light bar back here, so I like having them integrated. We did go with the Holland FW17 instead of the FW35 fifth wheel. This FW17 is a little bit lighter. I'm kind of in the thought of, on the 579, the name of the game is aerodynamics and fuel efficiency, and any amount of weight that we can save on the truck is appreciated to help out with fuel efficiency and cargo capacity. Intentionally spec this truck out with enough frame space to add an APU right there. Did add the storage door to the passenger side as well, so you've got access on both sides. Now obviously with the redesigned 579 UltraLoft, the style has changed significantly. I think the modern style fits it very well. They've lowered this hood line, I think, by about 7 inches. Obviously that improves aerodynamics and gives you better visibility of the road. I think they said like you can now see like up to like 2 feet further in front of you. Don't hold me to that exact measurement, but it definitely helps out with your visibility of the road. go ahead and take a look inside this truck. Again, this is a 240-inch wheelbase, 2023 Peterbilt 579 UltraLoft. Has a stamped weight of 18,186 pounds is what it weighed from the factory. All carpets in the cabin sleeper. These are the Peterbilt LX upgraded seats with the smart dump system. I love the name of that, smart dump. Very funny. All right. As I said, we did equip this truck with the 18-speed Eaton Fuller manual transmission. Of course, all the trucks are coming with the all-new digital dash. We do have our leather-wrapped smart wheel, and while that dash is loading up, there we go. All your digital dash. You can see this truck has 49.4 miles on it, so Luis is going to be the first person to sneeze in this truck. Now, we did spec this truck with all gauges in the B panel instead of navigation. You can do gauges here up to 6 gauges in the B panel, or you can spec it with the navigation system as well. Of course, added the additional USB outlets, and then you still have a 12-volt power outlet right there. Cup holders are right there, and this little spot is perfectly designed to fit your phone. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at where this truck really shines, and that's going to be in this sleeper. Sorry about the rustling noise on those seats with those covers, but again, this is where this truck really shines. This UltraLoft Sleeper, it's literally 80 inches, and it's over 8 feet from floor to ceiling. I've showcased this interior in previous videos. I'll try and link that in here as well. It's a little bit older video, so probably not as good a quality, but the overall dimensions and layout have remained the same since they came out with this UltraLoft Sleeper. Access to that upper bunk is very easy. We're just gonna pull on this strap right here, and then that folds down nice and easy. Access to the upper bunk, I'm just gonna lift up right here, and that ladder is gonna slide out right there. Getting up is super easy. There's a grab handle right here that I like to grab for security. And then you're up in this upper bunk. You've got tons of storage space in both of these storage compartments. Cup holder, tray for your loose items, 12-volt power outlets, USB outlet. I can actually turn the lights on and off from up here and lock the doors from up here. On both sides, you've got these window closeouts, or windows that you can close out, as well as vent open on both sides for fresh air. And then you've also got true AC vents on both sides of the bunk. So both the upper and lower driver are going to be nice and comfy. Folding up the ladder, you're just gonna lift up right here, and then that hides away right there. You've actually got 4 feet of space between the lower bunk and the upper bunk. So you really, it's pretty darn near impossible to touch your head on that upper bunk, even when you're sitting as tall as you possibly can. Over 3.5 feet of space from that upper bunk to the roof line right there. So again, still have plenty of headspace in both upper and lower bunks, even with this upper bunk folded down. We've got this truck equipped with the TV package ready to go. So you've already got your TV mount, as well as power outlets right there. Turn on that light. Another window that we can completely open up. Right here, and then vent open as well for fresh air. Just like that, and closes nice and easy. Just like that. Again, true AC vents on both sides of the sleeper. And then you also have nice storage tray compartment here at the base of the bed. We did go with the full-size door, makes getting items in and out of that sleeper really nice. You don't have to run them through the cab. We did add a Cobra 2500 watt inverter. We've got the S-bar bunk heater in this truck as well. Premium mattress. Lifting it up, there's a little flap that you pull right here, and then it lifts up just like that. As you see, we've got our hazard triangles, toe pins, and fire extinguisher right there. There's a look at the Cobra inverter. This is the premium speaker package, and there's the S-Par bunk heater, as well as the rear AC system from the engine. That filter is super easy to change out. You just slide it in and out. Don't let the service department ever charge you labor for that, because you can do it yourself in 20 seconds. Huge closet with a coat hanger bar right there. You can literally fit a double XL shirt in there, and it's not even going to touch the bottom. Got a mirror so you can brush your teeth or do your tie in the morning. Large fridge in here. It's a 1.8 cubic foot refrigerator. Oop, let's close that all the way. Storage tray slides out. It's perfectly designed to fit 12-ounce cans. Whenever I'm not wearing boots, I like to put my shoes in there so they're out of the way. Over here, we did talk about the inverter bunk heater. You've got your AC controls, stereo controls. Just like in the upper bunk, you can turn your lights on and off right here, as well as lock your doors right there. 12-volt power outlets and a USB outlet. This inverter remote has a USB-A and a USB-C outlet on it as well. Little storage compartment that opens up just like that and locks just like that. Pull on this handle and this tray comes out, sorry, right there. And now I can have a meal, work on my logs, work on a laptop or tablet, slide that laptop or tablet right there, a little pen holder here. It slides out just like that. Inside here is a plastic Tupperware container. You can put your files or dirty clothes, whatever you like in there, and then some open storage below that. And that's about it for this sleeper. Really cool truck, super versatile. In my opinion, the best team driver setup that you can get. Let's go ahead and take a look outside. Now let's take a look underneath the hood, see the power plant of this beauty. Opening up the hood, now this is a Maton liquid molded resin hood, so it is heavier than the all aluminum 389, but it does have tilt down assist, so it does make it easy to open and close one-handed while I'm filming. And there's a look at our Cummins X15 Performance Series engine. Again, this is 565 horsepower, 1850 pound-feet of torque. Hard to see because it's all covered up by the air intake system. Again, the Performance Series engines do get these black diamond-plated badges. We did spec this truck with the Davco 382 upgraded fuel-water separator. Still have a remote lube point. Again, this is taper leaf suspension with, there's my knuckle, all disc brakes on the front and the rear. Opening up the hood, closing the hood, super easy. We have the anti-blowdown technology. Don't worry, I'll get those towels before Luis drives off in the truck. But closing the hood, again, very easy to do one-handed while I'm filming. And there's a look at the Diamond Red 2023 Peterbilt 579 UltraLoft for Mr. Luis De Leon of De Leon Transport, right here in South Texas and Donna, Texas. Sorry we never got the sun to come out, so you're not getting to see the real beauty of this diamond red paint. Folks, if you're looking for a new Peterbilt 579, 389, 567, give me a call. My name is Travis Quadlander. I'm right here at Rush Truck Center's Dallas Peterbilt, right here in Irving, Texas, off of Loop 12 and Union Bower. My cell is 817-504-7220. Hablo Español, puede llamarme al 817-504-7220, or come see us at Rush Truck Center's Dallas Peterbilt, right here in Irving, Texas, off of Loop 12 and Union Bower. Again, huge congratulations and thank you for the repeat business to Luis De Leon. Felicidades, Luis. Muchísimas gracias para comprar sus camiones de nosotros. Su satisfacción está muy importante para nosotros. I want to thank everybody in the trucking industry for keeping our country running when we need you the most. Y'all are certainly underappreciated, and we're going to do the best that we can to continue to support you and do our best to show our appreciation for you, because you truly keep our country running when we need you the most. Give me a call. Again, my name is Travis Quadlander right here at Rush Truck Center's Dallas Peterbilt here in Irving, Texas. Stick around and you'll see Luis driving off in his beautiful new 579 UltraLoft. Thank you. Okay, este es Luis Antonio de Leon Leon Transport de Donna, Texas, en el sur de Texas. Su segundo nuevo Peterbilt de nosotros, un diamante rojo 2023 Peterbilt 579 UltraLoft. Felicidades otra vez, Luis. Fue un placer ayudar a usted otra vez. Estaba lloviendo antes, pero tenemos un descanso en la lluvia y es un día muy lindo para recibir su nuevo Peterbilt. God bless and happy trucking.
Through the middle of the night unknown, on a ride that won't let